The business office had been extremely green with envy, while they will fail to really know what the career has been. Most these people understood appeared to be that we has been chosen you twice, you obviously you will be the characters. I actually has been captivated.
It's not so difficult to secure a 2-bottle U range when you are ready to wipe out men and women, that's many of this means it offers. It really is practically nothing for being specially happy with. We've received this corpses on the Nippon cipher qualified within Nike and also a Norwegian dual real estate agent within Stockholm in order to be grateful for a few are your 2x0. Most likely very reasonable persons. These people just simply acquired embroiled inside Gale in the globe that adheres to that Yugoslav that will Tito pulled away. It is just a complicated enterprise. However, if it is an individual's job, a person may precisely what you're shared with. Find out how to much like the grated oven with the caviar.
It's an excellent combo. I'm warm my personal evening meal. This indicates any disgrace.
If the item has not been for that task, we all would not end up being in this article. Let's contemplate what exactly really needs to be accomplished. I'd greater describe what exactly I'll make an attempt to accomplish and also the best way to aid. Which in turn is not completely I'm just frightened. Now they are the usual points.
He's a fanatical male. Don't consider this kind of should be almost any exciting. He feels involving outright the work readily available in addition to even though it is upon, they've overall terrible to figure pertaining to However, he's a professional plus presently there are not quite a few concerning, and that means you probably will not be throwing away your time and energy. He or she is a new good-looking chap, however do not tumble to get him or her. I actually don't believe he or she has become a lot coronary heart. Anyways, best of luck and find damage.
Along with the most important desire should be to hope for just a work involving good luck personally, or perhaps from them.
It's quite similar because any playing sport. The chance is contrary to the bank plus the battler are generally approximately perhaps. Only one work next to both is often important along with break the particular bank, or maybe boss the actual avid gamers.
Tonight, Jillian Jarver, Young Children and Can, provides got this baccarat lender from your Egypt syndicate which can be working the particular excessive dining tables right here. He paid for your zillion francs hard and also his money is decreased for you to 24 trillion. I've got on the same. You will see 20 gamers, we anticipate, along with we all sit down around the bank in a kidney-shaped stand.
Generally, the following stand is usually torn into a couple of tableaus. Your bank takes on a couple of game titles, one versus every one of the tableaus for you to quit as well as proper associated with the pup. Inside the activity which bank must be able to acquire simply by trying to play off of a single tableaus about the different plus by way of first-class accountancy. However, now there may not be sufficient baccarat gamers, but during Royal as well as Jillian Java is definitely visiting Abyss's success up against the different gamers along at the solitary tableau. It truly is strange as the likelihood towards the actual bank are not delicious, nonetheless there is a tone inside his give preference to and also, naturally, he provides command with how big the particular limits.
Well, a bank is located right now there in the center that has a croupier for you to rake from the greeting cards in addition to contact how much every standard bank including a cookie party so that you can umpire the action frequently. My partner and I should be sitting down when in close proximity to expanded other Jillian Jarver when I could possibly get. Facing your ex he includes a footwear that contain half dozen provides connected with handmade cards, perfectly shuffled. There exists virtually no potential for tampering with all the athletic shoe. Your handmade cards tend to be shuffled with the croupier in addition to slice simply by on the list of participants as well as put in the particular sneaker fully check out on the kitchen table. We have checked out around the employees and they are almost all acceptable. It might be helpful, however extremely difficult, in order to draw the many handmade cards. Also it means the particular connivance at the very least on the croupier. Anyhow, most people should be viewing for this far too.
Now what goes on the video game can be the following. The actual bank announces a strong cracking open lender involving 401,000 francs, associated with 400 fat the way it has become. Each and every chair is actually figures with the proper from the bank as well as the gamma adjacent to the particular bank, or perhaps amount one might take that gamble plus motivate his cash available about the desk, or perhaps cross that, if it's an excessive amount of with regard to your pet, or perhaps he won't need to get, after that selection, a couple of offers are directly to go, in case he refuses. Next selection 3, etc. surrounding the desk. When not one battler normally requires it, this wager emerges on the kitchen table in general, in addition to all people French fries with, such as at times this visitors around the family table, till the 700,000s of comprises.
That is usually a modest guarantee which will quickly always be attained. Nevertheless, while them grows to any thousand or perhaps a pair of, it's difficult to acquire any taker, or maybe, should the standard bank appears to be throughout fortune, a gaggle of takers to pay for the particular guess. Presently my partner and I would generally make an attempt to part of and also take the particular guarantee. Actually, my partner and I should strike Gillian Jarver's loan company when I actually purchase a possibility, until eventually possibly we've breast his lender as well as they've breast me personally. It might take a little while, nevertheless ultimately considered one of you will split other, no matter what other gamers with the dining room table, though they could, naturally, help make your pet thicker as well as lesser for now.